So today I am going to speak more about my journey, about where I've been, where I studied, and what led me to actually coming up with a business idea which I am materializing now. So I am from a very small place, and I grew up as an inquisitive child, and I was surrounded by a very good support structure. My grandfather was an entrepreneur. He had businesses, though he never really got a chance to upscale the businesses, but he had businesses in the line of crockery, and he also had a farm. So as a young child, I would watch my grandfather doing his work with his workers and also running the farm, and I would wonder how he was able to do all that. But also because I was more intrigued about how the health sector works and how doctors are able to cure, the diseases that people undergo. I then decided to then do biology in school, and then it's just through then that I realized that I love biology and how it solves problems regarding healthcare. And then throughout my primary and high school, I did biology subjects and then went on to study a bachelor's in molecular biology and biotechnology. I further studied microbiology, did my master's in molecular biology and a PhD in molecular biology. And throughout the years, I have gained experience in research, I've gained experience in data analysis, experience in many facets of running a business that I've just created now, or that I just started now. So this is such a turning point in my life, because I never really dreamed of opening up my company. I've always wanted to work in the health sector. But over the years, there was one challenge that I saw with studying sciences, that there was no much jobs actually for scientists. There is a flock of young scientists being trained, but there are no jobs. So then I realized, you know what, I come from a background of entrepreneurial people, such as my grandfather, and I could come up with an idea. I could look for a problem and come up with a solution, and therefore come up with a business. So one thing that I have been seeing around communities, around different sectors, is that there is a lack of mentorship, a lack of guidance, and a lack of strategy for young startups, for women entrepreneurs, and for informal businesses. I've seen how the businesses are just run without structure, without thought, and without proper guidance. And then that is when I came up with this business, and I have now materialized the business to help all those three categories of businesses. So right now I am in contact with different businesses so that I can help them, so that we can find a way in which we can improve their services, we can market them. For some, they might not even have a business proposal, and then we will help them to come up with a business proposal. We'll help them with mentorship, we'll help them with marketing, we'll help them find funding if they do not have proper funding, and we'll help them to grow and watch them grow throughout their journey. So this is not just like a pop-up thing that is just should be overnight. No, this is going to be a very long-term plan where we work with businesses that are dedicated to really growing for a number of years with our mentorship, and with ensuring that they're structured, and they've got ways of accountability when it comes to finances and more. So this brings me such pleasure that I've come to a point now that actually exude this entrepreneurial spirit that I've always heard, but never really got a chance to work on it and space to work on it. And with my background, with how we are taught to problem solve, and how to troubleshoot and to do data analysis, and also my background in working in different sector, from the healthcare sector, hospitality industry, to schools, to work to working with the science center, all that has built me to be someone who can actually be anywhere and work with anyone and work with any type of business. So over the coming months, we'll be working with these businesses and we'll be ensuring that they grow. So I hope this inspires you to start somewhere. I hope that it shows you that you don't have to have it all together to start something that you are passionate about. And I am a testament, and I would tell you now that I've begun without even preparation, but I am moving. I am putting in grind each and every day to ensure that I exude my passion, to ensure that I move forward, and to ensure that I impact communities, and that is tangible impact, not just overnight impact. So I hope you stay tuned for more.